Good afternoon, Art-Alchemy. Welcome back to my channel. Happy long weekend. Look what I got for you guys today. So I was looking through my stuff. Well, this was kind of like unexpected, as a lot of my purchases this summer, but it's been great. So I saw that this was on sale in MC Art Store. It was like $52 or 53, somewhere in there. It was free shipping. So then I happened to go Google it, and when I Googled it, it showed up at $50 through Amazon, and it was shipping the next day or 2 days after that, however I wanted it. So midway through the week, I ordered it, and I asked to, because I had to buy like a headphones for my tool. When I go to Long Beach, I hear music. So yeah, I had them ship at the same time, which was last Saturday for you guys, but for me it was yesterday. So this is a QOR palette. Obviously either Daniel Smith or QOR, they really did it this summer. But I mean, the sales, I normally don't find sales this great during the summer. So yeah, I took advantage of it as much as I could. And so this set of QOR paints is the introductory set, which I have half of them because I did manage to get out my 12 QOR paints, plus the newest QORs that you've seen, and then the 3 that I know I don't have in any palette. The 3 that I was given by one of Evie, one of our lovely viewers, and then my palette. So I was thinking long and hard, how am I gonna do this? Because I was ready to create through a Schminke, really nice palette that I don't use. I could use up to 26 half pans, and I was gonna make that a QOR palette. But then that was my thinking before I got all these little palettes, the mini palettes, and I like the fact that they're separate. So I know one of them is metallic, so I'm gonna keep that alone. Maybe I might put a few in there. So I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna use the Schminke palette, the empty palette. So I'm most likely gonna put them in here. And from these 12 that I use, that I really like seven of them. They're all over the place. I know where the majority are, but I never labeled it. So I have an idea of what they are, but I was like, you know what? I still have tubes. A lot of these are in here and probably in here. So I'm like, I'm just gonna start all over and just stock them in here, including the 3 new ones that I haven't not squeezed out. And I've been wanting to use, because I feel like these little palettes, they're so easy to, because I stack them like this, and they're so easy to store and whatever. I'm really grateful that I got my hold of this lot. By the way, there is another lot of these through eBay, all 4 of them, but now instead of getting them for 50, they're like 60, but still they're a good price. So yeah, so anyway, and also when I ordered this, I opened my bag and I got these, you guys. I was gonna throw away my bag, and then I happened to peek, and I'm like, what is this? And it was like this, and I was like, oh. So let's open this first and see what this is. I think it's a new set of, it says Lumin Trail is what it says. Oh, they're papers. Okay. They gifted me I guess tabs. I'm not sure why they're in here. Okay, they're clear. I was so excited. I thought they were like paints or something. That yeah, no, they're just tabs. They're 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 5. I don't know why. Okay, maybe this was a mistake through Amazon. I don't know, but I did get it. Whatever. It is what it is. They're not paints. If they're not paints, they're not good. Just kidding. So let me open this for you all. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. August is basically ending for you all today, for all of us actually. I'm just filming this a week ahead because as you could remember from my previous videos, I told you that I'm gonna have a very busy week between going to Long Beach, and that takes a lot of my time and like exhaustion, yeah. And then work, and then back again twice a week in Long Beach. Then I have at the end of the week, I have a test to do again. So yeah, I'll let you know on my other video how that went. Yeah, and then so yeah, so and then the following week I have then my classes are getting started. I have 3 of them. I couldn't take Italian because she had hours I needed to be connected in the morning, and I can't because I'm a sub. So I was like, I can you change them in the afternoon? And she said no, but she gave me a good tip. So if you're a Spanish speaker and you want to take Italian as a language, you do not need to take elementary. She told me that they do have for Spanish speakers, it's called 10A. So it's Italian for, I think it's like, because Italian and Spanish are super close even in the way you speak. They just elongate their pronunciation and their words longer than us. Than Spanish. Spanish is like to the point, and theirs is they elongate it because, you know, it's more closer in the aesthetics to French because they're really romantic language. So is Spanish, but Spanish because of the, well, because it has a little bit of Arabic in it, like the J and all that. That's Arabic. Yeah, it changed the way that we pronounce, so that's why we don't pronounce like the French or the Italians. But in the acoustics, they're closer to each other. But Spanish is really close with Italian, closer than French. The way that you pronounce. So yeah, they created, I guess, this, which I didn't know about, this 10A course that you could take online or whatever. So at some point I'm gonna do that. I love foreign languages. They're for funsies. They're like my true art, basically. That I'm a native speaker in Spanish, and I'm gonna teach Spanish. That's probably why international relations got a hold of me, because I lived in Mexico for 2 years when I was a kid. I came back to the States, and it felt like a foreign country to me growing up. Even though I grew up in Southern California, there was a lot of, we were not as, we were, compared to the rest of the country, very diverse, but not as diverse as we are today. So yeah. So yeah, that's the quick story. So if you're a Spanish speaker, you could take Italian 10A, not elementary. So I'm just gonna take French 2, and yeah, French is my 4th language, believe it or not. Yeah, so I really wanted Italian though, but that's okay. And I had to change my schedule around because now those classes are online, except my oil painting class. But you have to be connected online. So the French 2 has the Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have to be online with them. It's a requirement through the school if they want to continue doing these classes online. For 2 hours, I have to be, about 2.5 hours, I have to be connected, and they have to be able to hear me. So on my computer, on Zoom. So that'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm at work. So yeah, so that'll be interesting. I have 3 classes for 11 credits. I know they're weird. Like I was short like 1 credit for 12, but that's okay. These are kind of like fun classes that I just kind of decided to take, and I wanted to take my oil painting class because I missed it 2 years ago. But I think now I'm better, in a better situation. 2 years ago I was trying to find a job. I should have just gone back to the school district, but I didn't until last year. So yeah, but you know, things, live and learn. Things happen for a reason. So yeah, so that's why I'm taking it now, because my teacher only teaches every 2 years. last year somebody else had it and I didn't want to take it with that person. He's a good teacher as well, but I'm used to my teacher. So yeah, he taught me. He was my very first teacher, the teacher that I'm taking. He taught me drawing and all this stuff. Like he's a very good teacher, and I like the way he teaches. So yeah, that's why I waited. I asked him last year. I waited 1 more year. So yeah, that's the reason, and they're gonna pay me to take my courses. So hey, it's even better, right? And then the other class, since I had to change my schedule. I originally had, which I was looking forward to that one. Man, I'm so mad about that. But maybe at some point in the future, I could take something similar. Yeah, because I don't plan to be a teacher forever. I want to move into the arts, but probably like the museum art education. So yeah, so I still want to continue taking art courses, that it will expand my, but I don't want to get another degree, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could add more stuff leading into that master's of education, and you know, it expands in any way you want it. I already come with the qualification, which is international relations, and yeah, so it'll only help me in taking these art classes, even in a community college, because they're classes that I've never taken. So yeah. So the other class I had to drop because of there was French is 5 credits, and that's the reason I was like, yeah, I need a foreign language, like French or Italian. I can't do Italian, so I have to get the French. And the other class that it couldn't, because I have to be online, she only had it scheduled for Tuesdays, but it was from 4 to 6:30, so it's the same thing. I was like, oh, I'm so mad. I'm like, why didn't you just pick a different day to be like, you know, like, I don't know, Wednesday morning or something like that. I don't know. And she had another class that she was teaching that I was also wanting to get into, but she had the same thing. And I was like, yeah, this is only 3 credits. French is 5 credits. I have to go with French and find myself another class. So I dropped. This is like a museum. It was like, it's the people that, they see the space, and you know, and they make stuff happen, so so they could they fix it up, basically remodeled it, should I say, so it's called it's very interesting class. I never learned such thing until I started taking art classes for my art history, and I discovered a whole new world. But yeah, they make spaces, and they remodeled so they could have all these arts in the museums display, or galleries, wherever, you know. But it's really interesting, so I was looking forward to that, and now, yeah, I had to take it off. And then she was teaching another class, but it was the same time frame, and when I tried to add French, it told me no, even though she was only requiring to be online once a week. And I was like, because it was the same time, and it's not synchronous, it's actually live. So yeah, it wouldn't let me, so I had to drop it. And the other class that she was teaching is Art for Professionals, which I was super interested. I guess the class is about showing you how to reword your resume into the arts, so you could attract art jobs or art programs, you know, whatever. And like how to market yourself, internet, like all this other stuff. And I was like, that one had a little bit of writing, but it's basically about yourself. And so I'm like, at some point I want to take both classes, hopefully. And it's the same teacher, so hopefully she'll teach. This is what I'm thinking. Hopefully she'll teach one semester, and the other one like the other, so it'll be easier for us anyway. But that's, and I went to the architecture department and decided to add, this was completely online, and I don't have to be live through them. She just kind of, you know, make it happen. The other class that I added through architecture is architecture and community or something like that. It's about like your community. So in my case will be LA, and we're gonna probably talk about the skyscrapers, the tall buildings, the old ones, and all that stuff. So it has to do with architecture, with buildings. So yeah, it's super interesting, you guys. Now that I'm getting into landscapes, the more you know, right? If you didn't want to hear all this stuff about my school, fast forward, because FYI, this fall you're gonna hear a lot. Anyway, so here we have the Core 12 introductory. So like I said, I do have some. So let me open this up. I always have a hard time on camera. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm shocked that this one, I like the fact that the little ones, I already have the little things, but now I have in three, I think in 3 different sets. So I have the ones that they're half, like half. And I like it because I could make them, these are enamel, so I could make them into core palettes. Yeah, like, you know, if I want to do like bigger pants or whatever. So yeah, I wish it was kind of like this with the little hangers. But this, I guess this will work anyway. So I have the nickel as a yellow, Hansa yellow light, burn. Oh, this is new. Yay! See, that's why you purchase it. Benzimidol burn orange. I have this in another range, but not this. Yay me! So I don't have benzimol. I have transparent pyro orange. So there is a difference. Yay! Go me! I'm so happy about that because this benzimol is one of my faves. It's a really, oh, I have it in 2 actually. Rembrandt brand and another brand that I don't like that I purchased that is from Europe. Queen Aqua do Magenta I have, and permanent lizard crimson. Yes, because my permanent I want to use it in with my Roman Schmal one, and yeah, I have a little space, and I have right now the non-permanent one. So yay. And then so this is probably gonna be like new, guys. And then this is, what is it? I can't. And these tubes are, oh, this one leaked. Oh Lord. Yeah, this one's really leaked, but it's dry. Look, it's kind of sticky, but it's dry now. So yeah, it leaked. That has never happened before. But yeah, there's always a first time, I guess. They might have put a ton of it. Ooh, it leaked. Yeah, but it's like, it's dry. Look, see, it's like gummy almost. So it must have been like a lot of, ooh, I hope this tube is okay. Pyro red light. So I have, is it the same? Nope, I have, oh yeah. Oh, it is pyro red light. Series 4 seems like to be the same too, but they changed. Oh, okay, so they changed a little bit their tubes. So now it says golden and QOR Watercolor. So yeah, they changed their tubes just a little bit, not very much. And then now instead of having it on the side, it has it on top. So yeah, they changed their tubes. This is the old one, and this is the new one. Old one, new. See, this has it right here, and this one has it here. So yeah. So I have this one, thankfully, pyro red light, but I'm gonna clean that out. Okay, and then this is the ones that I don't have. Yellow ochre natural. Yuck. But okay, I'll deal with it. I think I don't have that one. I have really nice. No, I have the gold, and then I have burnt sienna. And yeah, I don't have that one. So yeah, I mean, it's what it is, right? And then I have, oh, I was gonna say in Spanish, gris ultramarine, gris de Payne's gray. I don't know why I looked at the Spanish one. And then they look weird to me now, because like, yeah, I was used to seeing with the thing. Yeah, Payne's gray. I already said that. Which one is this one? PB7. Burnt Sienna Natural. I already have it. Burnt Sienna Natural. I don't know why it says natural. Yeah, I just read it. I just saw it. So, yeah, Burnt Sienna. And Phthalo Green Blue Shade. I do believe I don't have that one. Phthalo Green Blue Shade. I have Ultramarine Blue. Oh, yeah, I do have it. No, I don't. This is, I have Phthalo Blue Green Shade, and this is Phthalo Green Blue Shade, so opposite. No, I don't have it. Hey. And then I have this one, like Ultramarine Blue, which I do have, and Phthalo Blue Green Shade, which I do have. It's just the one that I should show you. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I mean, I have, and some of these tubes I'm gonna squeeze in there that I don't have, and yeah, and the new ones as well, and then these 3 that I was gifted. So I'm really had that are nowhere near any of my palettes. So what I want to do is take it off. No, not yet. You know what? I am gonna keep it in here because yeah, I'm gonna keep most of these. I do have. So let me see the ones that I don't have, which is this one. We'll see, and this is the reason that I am making this little palette. So I'm gonna squeeze all the ones that I don't have. And so yellow. I don't know why they didn't give me another one, another yellow, a different one. Like, well, they did, but so yeah, it'll be the nickel azo yellow. I love this nickel azo yellow. It's so pretty. I think it's in here somewhere. So I'm gonna pull all the ones that I don't have. Okay, yellow ochre, even though I don't like it. I mean, it's new. Payne's gray, alizarin, quinacridone magenta. I do have. I love the quinacridone magenta. It moves a lot. A lot. Bertina, phthalo green. I don't have. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4 that I don't have, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 that I do have, but that's okay because these are colors that I love anyway. So burnt sienna, and I try to deal with it. Blue, ultramarine blue, ultramarine blue. So yeah, I guess I could also tell which ones are the new and the old. So I'm gonna pause you here and see how many, because I don't want to have doubles in these little palettes. Yeah, and then we'll see. I'll show you which ones I ended up squeezing and everything else. Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, for you it was a little bit, but for me it was like an hour. So I ended up looking. So I ended up getting this nickel azo yellow from the new palette, from the new ones that I got. So there's 4 new that I got, and the burnt orange, the burnt orange, phthalo green, and the yellow ochre. I ended up, so I don't want to have in all my palettes the same thing, so I did a little bit of a combination. The granulates, I want to keep it granulated, so I only added 2. I added nickel azo yellow because I love nickel azo yellow, and I added permanent alizarin crimson. I do believe that one granulates, but I'm not sure. This is the granulate, so I want to keep the rest granulate. So I'm gonna look to see what other ones I have, reds that granulate. So I put them in there, and so I'm gonna keep that as is. Now I did fill up to the rim, and I also want to keep my pearlescent. I want to keep it pearlescent, so I didn't add anything. I was tempted to add the queen gold, but yeah, I'm not. So I didn't add anything. I want to keep that strictly pearlescent. Maybe down the road I'll change my mind. I'll add some color that it will go well with them. Not sure, but for now it's staying like that. So and this is so much fun. I'm really glad I got this little palettes because otherwise I'd be super confused. So I added on this one nickel as a yellow because, like I said, I didn't have it. I confused it with queen gold, which I love, which is very, very similar, but queen gold is deeper. I love, if you ever want to get lighting or whatever into your watercolors, queen gold is the best thing because you could go over it when they're dry and it's like perfect. It's like a kiss of the sunset, you know what I'm saying? Queen magenta I added because I have a queen red, so I didn't want to add the dioxine violet because I have it in a palette and I have ultramarine violet, so I didn't want it anymore. So I changed for this one to queen magenta, and it goes well with my queen red. This one is it's a variation, so I really it came with the 6 of variation, and I like all 6 of them because I only had 2 of them, the rest were new. And then I added the new Benjamin burnt orange, Benjamin Zoll burnt orange. I added the new one, Phthalo green. An old one but goodie, queen gold, because you know it needs that oomph. And then the yellow ochre. I did add it. Well, I did add the yellow ochre, and I think this is the Urban Sketch palette, so you know the queen gold is just perfect for that. And this one I also filled it up. So I added dialite yellow, which is here. It's like a canu gamboge that Avi gave it to me, and also the cat red that Avi gave it to me. So the cat red is almost done, so I'm gonna write it down because I like it a lot. I added the phthalo green, the new one from my new palette, the queen gold and oldie but goodie, because like I said, these 6 are the 6 that I already had originally. So yeah, so I needed to add colors that they were opposite, like similar but opposite. And then I added the neutral tint that also Evie gave me, and the yellow ochre. I decided because I feel like this one either needed a yellow ochre, or I was gonna put the burnt sienna neutral, which was okay, but I opted for the yellow ochre to force me how to use it. Plus the orange, this one has a Van Dyke brown, so for now, like the burnt sienna will just stay put, and then if I need to add it, I will. Yeah, but for now, yeah. So these 2 are the ones that I'm going to be swatching for you, plus these 2. So these 2 first, and then yeah. So yeah, it's I'm really happy with the colors that I added. And then the old ones, because the only thing I like about this, that I'm sad about, that the queen gold is not in here, but that's okay. I do love me some queen gold. It's almost done as well. I do have a half pan, like I said. I know what these are, so I'm happy and I'm sad for it. Look, it does have PO 48, so I don't know if they actually still make it. They might not, but I hope they do, because I love queen gold. It's one of my favorites that is not metallic, but I feel, to me, it is. Okay, I'm back, and this video's been pretty long, huh? So I'm gonna make it really quick. So I was gonna say, where's my swatch? It's here. So I'm gonna swatch So you're gonna probably see, that's why I didn't want to make all of them, plus I don't want all of them to be the same, because I want them to have some variation. So I'm like, oh, I want to work with this palette. And I'm kind of glad I bought these in palette form, because they're ready to go and I already have 6. I don't have to decide that much. And it's, ooh, sorry, my door is open. And it's already hard enough to. Now this one, permanent alizarin cremins, I could have swear I never saw the permanent when, oh, you guys are not seeing it. Oops. I never saw the permanent when I first got it. And that's why I left it on there, because that's when everybody started like, oh, there's a new permanent alizarin crimson, and lo and behold, oh, I think alizarin crimson is it does move. So I'm really glad I added these to my granules, because it does move. Okay, cool. And the permanent alizarin crimson, I do believe, is a cool. It's a cool red, not a warm red like the regular permanent, the regular alizarin crimson. So this one, as you can see, I already have some stuff on there. So nickel azo yellow, you just, ooh, it got, no. This was gonna have a hint of alizarin crimson. Oh boy, yeah. So you're already seeing it, but this is my swatch card. It's not a true. I kind of like that, the little hint of alizarin crimson. Look at that, it made it warmer. So I actually by accident mixed it, but yeah, it is a little tiny warmer because I added because it look at, see on here the alizarin crimson went on there, but on here this is the true nickel azo yellow, and look at this one. Yeah. Oh, or is it queen? No, it's not queen. Queen gold. It looks like queen gold, you guys. Oh, it might have been because I used more on here. That's why. And it's not. It's see, yeah. It made. Ooh, I better stop doing that. Yeah, it made a big difference when I added the. Shoot. It's because I added the alizarin crimson. Let me take it off here quickly. So I didn't wet it that much, but see, that's why sometimes I don't like to use these, because it's hard to water brushes, you lose control very easily. But because I want to make this quick, yeah. So it does make your nickel azo yellow warmer like this. So it's up, and I added a little bit more. So the next one, queen magenta. Love me some queen magenta. It's so pretty, and look, it works well with the red, with the queen red. I never thought I would like QOR paints, but I really do. Like, I guess because they're made with aqua, so a lot of them move pretty well. And I'm glad, see, this one moves too, so I might have to make a note of that so it will go in my granule. Oh, but I already put a permanent alizarin crimson. That's okay. I'll add that one too. It does move, so I'll just add queen magenta to that one, to the granule one. So next one is, it's already on here. Oh, this one has a hint. So it's the new one, the burnt orange, benzimazole, burnt orange. Yeah. This one, it's, yeah, it has a hint of red. You could just tell. It's like a English red almost. See that? Almost like an English red on here.